Here at the Irvine Fine Arts Center, at the latest exhibit, you might think the work is done by professional artists when in fact it's local high school students, very talented high school students who all have their own show.
This year we're in our 20th year with this exhibition, which we cannot believe. It's super exciting, and we have 6 schools in the show this year, including 2 brand new schools to the exhibition, the Portola High School and Beckman High School, that we're really excited to welcome this year and see their absolutely incredible student work.
In addition to adding new schools, they've added a new form of art.
Drawing and painting and photography and printmaking, sculpture, ceramics, embroidery for the first time this year, which was really exciting, and some laser cut work and digital work. So it's a really full range of really exciting art techniques.
More on these art techniques from the artists themselves, but first, time to be recognized.
Thank you again for this opportunity to meet all of you and get to experience the work with you, and continue on. You're so talented, and I'm so excited to see what you all do next.
Community's coming together to celebrate art. We've got this wonderful art center, and what we've done here is pull a whole bunch of really talented high school kids together to do this art exhibition. You see an enormous amount of talent, and you see an enormous amount of potential for the future.
I walk away with a feeling of excitement that there's so much creativity and passion in our young people, and that they are taking risks and putting themselves out there. It's really cool. You know, being an artist is not an easy path per se. When you have that passion for it and you're willing to let it out and share it with the world like they're doing at a young age, that's awesome.
Tori Cook says it wasn't easy to choose the top 3, along with 2 honorable mentions. Clara was awarded first place. Her assignment? To do a self-portrait. Only she didn't want to be conventional with her mixed media piece.
And so I channeled those feelings into what I call hyena, which is like a snarling hyena, which is how I felt at the time. And there's also receipts covered in like the background and that I incorporated, and those are all actual receipts that I had gotten. I saved up all the receipts from maybe like a month because I noticed I was spending like a lot. So I just wanted to channel all that frustration into what I was feeling at the beginning of the year.
Art is about emotion and expression, as is evident in Kirsten's sculptural piece.
So it's called The Fading Tiger, and what it is it's an environmentalist piece. So it's a Bengal tiger, and they're a victim of poaching, and they're diminishing rapidly from the wild. So the piece it's done with plaster and wire. So the plaster makes up the body of the tiger, and then it fades away to a wire frame to show that how they're fading from the wild.
Ian, a senior at Beckman High School, explains the personal meaning behind his charcoal, colored pencil, and graphite drawing.
Entitled Visionary. And for the background, I used old books that I really enjoyed while I was growing up. It just reflects the idea that everything that we read and we take in as we grow up contributes to this self that we have, our personality.
The second school new to the show, Portola High School, has works recognized for high fashion.
I went to Woodbridge High School when I was a student, so I always knew this was a really big show to get into as a high school student. So I wasn't expecting too many of our students' work to get in because we don't have upperclassmen. So when they picked so many of our students' work, I was already floored and so excited and so proud of my students. But then to see one of my students' work get a prize as well, it just was such an honor, and I'm just so excited and so proud of my students that at such a young age they can already accomplish so much and show so much talent.
Many of the students tell us they aspire to pursue a career in art, or at the very least incorporate it into their lives, even if it's not their profession. For Irvine Scene, I'm Jacqueline Twegg.